In today's video, I'm going to give you guys the best stat guide for hunters. But before I go ahead and do that, would you guys like yourself a chance to win a free Game Pass? All you need to do is drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your Roblox username down below. I win multiple Game Passes every week. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So as you can see, I've actually been playing this game quite a bit lately. There are some players that are better than me, but I'm definitely in the higher group of players. So I've been playing for a while. I'm already B rank and making my way to A rank. That means I've played this game a lot. So I'm going to give you guys the best guide to stats. I'm going to show you guys where should you be putting your stats and what to completely avoid. As honestly, some stats you want to literally completely avoid. You don't put anything in. Others are going to be really useful and are going to help you completely and early change the way you play the game. As if you do have bad stats, this game is be impossible to progress down to the later stages. As honestly, stats compared to gear, I would say having better stats matters a lot more, and genuinely just knowing the right way and the right places to put stats has completely changed how I play the game myself. Anyway though, let's now go over the best thing for stats. So to begin with, we have strength. Now strength is only useful if you intend to use a sword or a great sword. Now I don't think I've got it on me at the moment, but if you know what the sword is, I can give you guys an example. If we go to, I appreciate this one here, and then a sword is basically anything. It'll usually say sword in it. It's basically anything that's not a dagger. That means it's a sword, of course, not a staff as well. The ones you'll probably be using are only these like purple ones, most players. So that's a dagger there. Let me still find a purple sword. These two are both swords. It's a great sword and a sword. Then for the legendary ones, you've got the great sword, runic great sword, and the frost edge. And then you go on and you kind of scale through, and you've got one fire, and I don't think I have the other one for mythic. But either way, if you're trying to use swords, so that is anything that they says sword in it, it's very self-explanatory. That is what strength is used for. Strength in this game is not used for anything else in the game. It is purely if you just intended to use swords or great swords. So keep that in mind. Then next we go on to agility, and agility is for daggers. So this is for people that just want to use a dagger, and honestly in this game, you don't really want to be using multiple different weapons. You want a good weapon, specialize on it, and then when you rebirth, or if you have enough money and you want to reset, it'll be a lot cheaper to reset if you advance further through the game. You can reset if you want to change what weapon you want to use, but honestly, pick your best weapon you've got, and then just keep leveling that up. And then when you rebirth, so when you go ahead and reset your rank, then it resets your stat points, and you can start reinvesting your stat points into whatever new weapon you want to use, or you can keep using the same weapon. So agility is for daggers. It doesn't give boosts to anything else. It's not about movements, so you don't worry about it. But then we're going on to per, and at the current time of the day of recording the video, per does nothing. It is nothing. So if you don't know, of course, STR is strength, AGI is agility, per is perception, but currently it does nothing in the game right now, so do not put any stat points into this. Then the next one we're going to go on to is intelligence, and intelligence is basically, or INT, is for mages. So it's any type of mage weapon you are trying to use, whether that's Oblivion, which is like the mythic version, or you're trying to use Sunwrath, which is the legendary version. Literally, depending on which one you're trying to use, it does any mage weapon, and that is if you need to invest into it. So for any mage weapon, you'll be investing into intel. Put all your stat points in this. Honestly, in my opinion, from my experience, you want about a 60-40 split with stats. So 60% is going into either strength, agility, or INT, depending on what you're using. And then you'll put your other 40% into vitality. So if you don't know what vitality is, or VIP, it is health. This is just purely on how much extra health you want to get. Of course, armors do give you health, but vitality is something you really need to invest into, as even with the best armor, you're going to get completely destroyed if you don't have any vitality. So by a 60-40 split, I mean if you had 10 stat points to spend, for example, if you wanted to use a dagger, I'd put 6 into agility and 4 into vitality. You don't need crazy amounts of vitality, but you do need a decent amount, and you need a relatively even split between them. Just something, it can be 50-50. I think you can even probably go to about 70-30, as vitality you definitely need to spend it. It kind of depends on your player. I'm a mage, so I don't need as much in vitality compared to other people who maybe are going more up front. If you are trying to go for more of a tankier build, you may want to put more into vitality. Anyway though, guys, I hope this video has helped you. I know it's a short video, but it doesn't need to be stretched out to be super long. So if you did enjoy this video and want to see more videos in this game, so drop a like and subscribe to the channel, because you know I'm actually going to start posting like daily on it, and maybe even multiple times a day. We'll see how I'm feeling. Anyway, guys, see you next one. Have a good one. Bye.